Hey everybody, I thought I would take a few minutes to tell you where I get my ideas for my cards. I've had people ask me if I have an idea when I start the card or if I just, stuff just comes to mind. So I thought I would just share with you some of the places that I get my ideas. First of all, I want to thank everybody for subbing to my page, my channel. I really, really, really appreciate it, and I appreciate all of your comments. And thank you to everyone who has wished me um, quick healing and well wishes for whenever I've been down. I hurt my shoulder a few weeks ago, and everyone's been so kind, and I really appreciate all of your comments. I haven't been able to sit and respond because it hurts. My shoulder starts hurting really bad when I sit down to type on the computer. So I just wanted to thank everybody for all of your comments. I really appreciate it, and it definitely helped me get through the week that I went where I wasn't able to do any art at all. Um, so thank you so much. The thing I love the most about ICAD's doing the index card a day, which is Daisy Yellow. Check out Daisy Yellow, her site. It's Tammy. Is that they're small, and I can usually do them pretty quick. I have two little kids, and sometimes it's really hard for me to find time to make time to do some art. And these are perfect because they're little and it's not intimidating, and I can usually get one done pretty quickly. And it's also a fun place to just play and experiment. There's no worries. It's just on an index card. So if it doesn't work, who cares? It's giving me a time to get my fingers dirty, and it's stress relieving for me, and I just absolutely love doing these. So that's actually another reason why I'm trying to get caught up with them, is because I just love working on this size. It is a challenge to do some this small, but it's also a lot easier because it is small, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But some of the places that I get my inspiration is, well, first of all, most of the time I don't have any idea what I'm going to do when I start a card. I'll come down and sit at my desk and just kind of like look around and see what I've got in my stash. Sometimes I'll like know what I want to start with for the background, but after that I have no idea whatsoever I'm going to do. I just sit down and just start gluing things down and just start letting things happen as they happen. If I start overthinking things, then that's when I really, really struggle. So I try to just follow my my instinct, listen to my muse, and usually she's right. So, but for me, the main thing where I get inspiration is music and song lyrics. I love music. I love song lyrics. I keep this little moleskin in my bag, and if I so that I always have a place to write something down with me. If I'm in the car listening to music and I hear a song, I'll try to scribble down at least, which it's really bad to be driving and trying to write things down at the same time. But I'll try to at least write down the name of the song so that when I'm somewhere where I'm stopped, I can pull up the lyrics and write down the lyrics, or even just the name of the song. I'm a big 80s music junkie, so I'm trying to keep track of songs from the 80s that, I wouldn't say that they're special to me, but they just hold good memories. So I kind of think I might do an 80s journal. So I've been writing down songs as I think of them. But songs and lyrics was a big, big, big influence for me. Like this page, this is Florence and the Machine. This is Florence and the Machine too. So if I even just thinking of the lyrics, that will kind of get an idea in my head, and I'll start going through things, and just, kind of whatever happens, happens. This is Till Tuesday. So music plays a really big part in what I create. I also, in my planner, I have a section in my planner for me to write down lyrics. I'm trying to move things out of this into this. I just started resetting up this planner last week whenever I couldn't do any art, so this at least gave me something to do. So I'm trying to get quotes and song lyrics written into this so that I have a nicer place to keep track of those. So this is my totally gigantic planner. I don't know if anybody ever wants to know how I've got things set up, but if you're curious, I can maybe do a video on that, because decorating up your planners, your Filofaxes has become quite the thing right now. So anyways, that's just another place where I keep some of my ideas. Another thing that I do to help get me inspired is I have, and I can't find it right now on my desk, I have a plastic bag full of quotes and words, and here it is. Let me reach for it. I have this bag, and just as I'm going through magazines, I will clip out words or phrases that I think would be neat on a page. So if I need to be inspired to do something, if I just looking through this, and this also helps me just kind of come up with ideas for pages. I use this a lot to come up with these pages in this. This has a lot of my favorite, Polly Pocket piece. That's nice. I use that a lot for this planner, or not planner, for this journal. But this is just another thing that I use to help me to try to get ideas going in my head for a page. I'll see a phrase out of here, and then I'll start looking through one of my folders of images from magazines, and that helps me get ideas for different pages, especially for my collage pieces. I have drawer units down here in the basement where I have my images organized, and then upstairs I have a little area in the kitchen where I can work, and I've got these folders upstairs. But I have things sorted by the type of image that it is. So this one is all like pretty much full bodies. And then this one is faces, up close faces. So I might just, even if I don't know what to do, I'll just start looking through this, and seeing some of these pictures just gives me ideas for how to just start kind of putting things together. Definitely for my collage, going through these pictures, I'll just pull out a picture that I really, really like, and just kind of start going from there, and things just kind of start falling into place just by looking through these magazine images. I get most of my images from Vogue magazine and InStyle. I always buy the fall fashion editions because they're usually about this thick. So you get a lot of ads and really cool pictures in those magazines for not that much money. I think they're about, what, $3 or $4. Let's see, another place where I get ideas is I've got some book that I picked up at Half Price Bookstore for $1, and this is some cheesy vampire romance, but I'll just start, you know, flipping through here, and, you know, I'll see a sentence or a word, and I'll think, oh, that'd be really cool for one of my cards. I've been using those a lot on my ICAD cards. All of these sentences came out from this book. So this one says, "She is indeed strong, a trace of apprehension." So I like using just these sentences and words that I find in magazines. These romance novels seem to be the best because, you know how they're written. So they have kind dramatic sentences in them that work really good for my pages. Let's see, another place that I get ideas is just, I hate to say it, but trash. I was getting ready to throw out this and started looking at it, and I thought, okay, that would be really cool as cool texture for a page or for one of my cards. So that's where this card came from. This is what what created the texture on this card. And that's the other great thing about the ICADs is that, you know, it's small. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can throw the card away or you can keep it and move on. But I've got that. And then another example is these reinforcement, the tape left over. I was working on my planner pages and saw this, and I was like, okay, this would be really cool glued onto a card. So I don't keep a ton of trash, but if I see something that I think would work really fun on one of my cards or in my journal, I try it. Another example of that is this page here. This is actually carpet joining tape. So I saw it down here in my basement and I was like, okay, that's really cool texture. I'm gonna try it in my journal. So I did. Let's see, another place where I get my ideas is challenges. I love a challenge. I love a good challenge. Aaron at Imperfect Impulses on his blog not too long ago, and I think it's in here. Yeah, he had a challenge to start with black gesso. I don't have any black gesso, so I painted my background black first, but I had never done that before. I'd never started with a black background, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll take on that challenge, I'll do it. And so that inspired this page. I think that's pretty much it that I can think of right now. Once again, I just want to thank you all for subbing and for your comments, your kind comments. And if you have any other questions, please ask, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as I can. Oh, one last thing, the place where I get inspiration, I've been trying to get some ideas for cards because I have some more to catch up on, as products that I haven't used for a while. I've got all of these Radiant Pearls that I have probably had for at least 15 years. I've got some Pearlex too. So I remembered that I had these yesterday and pulled them out, and I'm gonna try to use them on one of my pages. So even just using products that I haven't used in forever, that is a place just where I get ideas to get started on another page. So thanks again, and I hope everyone is doing great, having a wonderful summer, and I will be back soon, hopefully with another video. I have 4 or 5 more cards to do before I'm caught up with my ICADs. So thanks again, and I will be seeing you soon.